Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like a lot of you wanted me to go over some of the trades during this trade period, so I'm going to go through quickly in a whole bunch of videos all of the trades that have gone down so far, and I'll try to get my best to continue onwards from when obviously I'm awake to when I'm asleep, etc. So these are going to be very short videos, as some of the comments would like. They don't want the longer videos. Keep that for the Chicago Bulls, and that is fine. So the first thing that I do want to start with is Chris Paul to the Phoenix Suns. So I believe the Phoenix Suns had to give up Kelly Oubre, Ricky Rubio, Ty Jerome, Jalen Lecque, and a future first round pick, I believe that's for 2022, to acquire Chris Paul. Now that is a lot for the Phoenix Suns to give up, but ultimately Chris Paul, I think, is a player that can make Phoenix dramatically better. So the fact that Chris Paul is already a fantastic playmaker, he was nearly an all-star last year. I think he was an all-star last year. He definitely played at that level. And he was also a player that can definitely make the likes of Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton better. It's only a big up from me. That's the biggest thumb up you could possibly ever ask for a trade, having an all-star like Chris Paul. But again, some of the things that they did to get Chris Paul is probably going to end up weakening them, especially on the terms of depth. So giving up Kelly Oubre, who was a fantastic player for the Phoenix Suns, I think is going to be a very, very big loss. And again, he was a player that actually was a fan favorite for the Phoenix Suns. A lot of people really liked him over there. He adapted, he got better every single year. So I feel like Kelly Oubre is a big loss. Ricky Rubio for Chris Paul, I don't think it's, obviously you get a win there. Chris Paul is a better player than Ricky Rubio, but I really think they did have something with Ricky Rubio. But honestly, I can't really complain about that one too much. I think if there was any trade for any point guard that Phoenix were going to acquire, Ricky Rubio would have been in the trade talk and probably would have been in the trade, so that doesn't surprise me. And the other two, to be honest, it's just depth really that makes it the big concern. But ultimately, Kelly Oubre is going to be the big one here, but I do think the Phoenix Suns win this trade. However, this trade will ultimately become a loss if they do not make the playoffs in the next 2 years. You're going to see Chris Paul in a Phoenix Suns jersey for the next 2 years at least. If they cannot somehow make the playoffs within those next 2 years with Chris Paul on that team, then I think this trade is going to be a big loss for the Phoenix Suns. Ultimately, OKC got what they wanted out of this. OKC are winners of this trade as well. It's a good trade for both sides, probably. But if Phoenix Suns fail to deliver in the playoffs, that is where this will become a big loss for the Phoenix Suns. Again, multiple risks were taken here. They got a player that was older than every single person that they traded. Chris Paul's 35 years old now. If he does start to regress, this could definitely be a bad sign for Phoenix. But I'm going to stay very hopeful. I'm not a big fan of Phoenix, I'm not going to lie to you, but I do think Chris Paul is going to be a good addition to them and make their star players like DeAndre Ayton and Ricky and Devin Booker a lot better. And that's what you want to see if you're a Phoenix Suns fan. You want to see your best players playing better, and hopefully Chris Paul can get the best out of everybody there. So this is going to be the first trade video of many. I have a lot of catching up to do. It seems like a lot of people wanted me to do these after my latest Chicago Bulls video. So stay tuned for more. They will be coming. I promise you that. Have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.